Hi, I'm Tom Bradford. This is the next episode of my series on how to secure residency and citizenship for you and your family in Ireland through business and investment. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the real estate investment trust route. So do check out all of the other options as well in the videos in this series. In episode 1, I talk about the Incubator Visa route, which involves setting up a new business with support of a nominated incubator and no upfront investment. So that may also be of interest to you. I also talked in episode 2 about the 50,000 route, which involves proving that your startup is, quote, high potential. All of these routes have advantages and disadvantages and different requirements. So let's have a look at the real estate investment trust option. This lets you invest 2 million euros in property in Ireland by using a low risk investment model. So although it's a higher investment amount than the other routes, I talked in the last episode about the 1 million euro route, the investment is capable of generating a regular income stream. And this is what makes it stand out. A real estate investment trust is essentially a listed company which holds rental investment properties and provides an after-tax return for investors. So you can invest 2 million in a single Irish real estate investment trust, or you can spread your investment across several. You must hold the investment for 3 years, even if the share value increases above the 2 million threshold. So after the 3 years have passed, you can then divest half of the shares, and after another year, so 4 years after the original investment, a further 25% of the original shares can be divested. A year after that, so after 5 years, the shares can all be divested. So in terms of the outcome of the application, you and your family can live and work in Ireland for 2 years. If you wish, you can get a multiple entry visa. That means you can enter and leave as you wish. In terms of absences, you don't have to be physically in Ireland for a great deal of time per year. If all you're seeking is residency through this investment, you need to be in Ireland for longer if you want to qualify for citizenship. And that depends on your reckonable residence over a certain period. So I'm doing a separate video on that, so do check that out. You can't use public funds. You've got to have private medical insurance to make sure you don't end up claiming benefits or being entitled to benefits. Once the 2 years has passed, the residency permission can then be renewed for an additional 3 years. And then that total 5-year period puts you in a position to apply for the equivalent of permanent residence, and that then just renews every 5 years. It's largely a matter of formality, obviously subject, for example, to conduct checks. You haven't committed any criminal offences. After the initial 5 years, then again, as I say, subject to how long you've physically been in Ireland, you can then apply for Irish citizenship. You would then become a Irish national and citizen of the European Union. Ireland is a committed member of the EU, unlike the UK that's coming out of the EU. So this gives a significant benefit to you as an Irish citizen. You have free movement around the EU. And even after Brexit, with your Irish passport, you can then travel freely between Ireland and the UK. That appears to be an inevitability now, that there'll still be free movement, if you like, between Ireland and the UK. So that marks it out from other, if you secure residency or citizenship by investment through one of the other EU states, you won't necessarily have that with the UK, depending on the arrangements that are finalised post-Brexit. But with Ireland, you have free movement between Ireland and the UK plus within the EU. So that's what really makes the programme quite unique. That is the route, and in the rest of the episodes in this series, I have, of course, talked about the other options available to you for securing residency and citizenship in Ireland, whether you want to invest zero up to the 2 million mark. And I've also talked about, of course, the different outcomes that you get for different levels of investment under the different visa routes. I'm available to help you. If you have any questions, I'll answer them if you put them in the comments below, or if you want to speak with me about your options, by all means email me, message me on WhatsApp or Skype. My contact details are below. Also, feel free to subscribe. This channel is all about helping you reach abroad. I help entrepreneurs and investors set up businesses in the jurisdictions I cover, including Ireland, and just to get the right visa support, working with my local lawyers, and helping you access Ireland and achieve your investment, residence and citizenship goals. So I look forward to hearing from you if you want to get in touch, and otherwise see you in the next video.